Good morning, and my name is Monique Porter. I'm in the W540 course this semester, and I am going to just give you a brief description of my technology unit for this course. So the unit that I am doing for this portion of the course is called rainforest biome animals, and that is just something that we're doing in second grade in our school for our research project. For this semester for writing, we have to do a inquiry, and so the students are required to do a research project to conduct research and find research on a certain topic. And second grade is doing the different biomes of the world. So my class had the great opportunity to do rainforest. So that's what we are going to use for this unit. I chose writing because it's something outside of what I would normally pick. I usually would pick math or science, but I think writing is a little bit more out there. Well, not out there, but just kind of more abstract, and the students seem to enjoy um, this whole topic about animals, and I think it would just be really fun to do a unit on it. So in my unit, I am going to be using different types of technology and technology tools and apps. Um, and the students will have access to all of it. All the apps and information are going to be located on our school on our class web page, which is right up here. So I'm going to click on that. Um, So here's my webpage is with all the other ones that we have. But the students are going to click on room 19, which is the page that you are in now. And the students will be able to access all the tools that we need, except for one, because it's only on the iPads currently, that they will be using for our unit. So for the unit, the students will be using uh, Symbaloo, which is a really great multimedia uh, tool to house like all the information that they would need to research, websites, pictures, and things like that. So what the students would do is here is their student section on our page. So the only thing the students are going to have to really log in will be this my web page URL, which is right here, which all the kids will have. And once we go into the computer lab, they'll be able to bookmark it right up here at the top. And the only thing they have to do is just click on it, and it'll look like that in the computer lab. Our computer lab, it doesn't get used as often, and it's getting ready to be used because of testing, the second part of the testing process. So this unit is going to be ongoing after this course is complete, but I have to make sure that we do get this bookmark up there so that the kids can quickly just access it when we go to the computer lab, because it will take them a few minutes to be able to log the computers on, since they are not always on during the day. So once they click on the bookmark, they'll be able to they'll have access to this page. And on the page, it has information here about what we are doing. So it's the rainforest biome is what we are researching. And it says our writing unit for the fourth quarter of this semester is on animal inquiry. The students will be working in pairs to create digital research reports of animals from the rainforest. Below you will find the tools and websites we used to conduct the research and create the projects. All projects will be displayed on this page, so please excuse our blank canvas. I am going to put all of the projects that the students make, and they will be on this page. Once we, as they complete a project, it will get submitted to the page. So the first thing they'll be able to do, is click here. So it says getting started. This is the student section. Students, this is the section where you will access all materials for your research project, except for Shadow Puppet program because it's on the iPads. So to go to our research information page, click on the word below, and I need to go back and fix that because I put word in there twice, but it's okay. So they'll click here, animals, and then once they click, it's going to take them directly to our rainforest page. And here, as you can see, we have a couple of animals placed on here because these are the ones that we have covered in our reading block. So in our reading block, we are doing the same thing. We're covering nonfiction texts and being able to learn how to compare and contrast, and doing cause and effect in our literacy block. So we are using the same theme, rainforest, there. So they'll be able to click on any one of these. So they have two options, so they get two resources. They're all from National Geographic because it's one that I feel like has the reliable information, and they have two choices to pick from. So they have the information here that they'll be able to read and use, and they're working with partners. So both the partner and the other student are going to be writing down information, and we have been practicing in our reading class how to find the important parts, and how to just write down that information. So that's what the students will be doing, is handwriting the information. It'll just take them a little longer to be able to type it, and our students really don't have the typing skills to be able to get it done in a timely fashion. So this is the information they'll be able to pull from. They'll also be able to pull pictures from here too. And this is just one of the sites that they'll be able to use. The other one is National Geographic Kids. So they're able to go here and they can dive deeper, as you can see. And they'll be able to look at more information from here. And they're able to look at a variety of pictures of the animals, and then they have them here. So they'll be able to just slide through and look at the animals and really explore the different animals in the rainforest that they're researching. So they will have access to this at all times. So Symbaloo, they'll just click on here and it takes them straight to all the information that they will need. And if you, as you can see, it's kind of blank. And the reason why is because I allow my students to take part in the selection process. So we'll have a list of rainforest animals to research, and the students will pick their animal and their partners who are going to be working with them. And then I will add those research pages to the Symbaloo after the students have picked which animals that they want to do. Because I don't want it to just have a variety of animals on here and they'll just, and it's just too cluttered. I want it to be specific to what our student groups are going to be doing. So that would be Symbaloo as one of the tools that I'm using with the students. The other one is Blabberize. So the students are going to be making a Blabberize report. They're doing two. So they have the option of two, but they're actually going to be doing both. So one student can do Blabberize and the other one can do Shadow Puppet, or if there's time, both students can do Blabberize. And I'm hoping that I'll have time so that both of my students can do Blabberize, but one student mainly will be doing Blabberize, and they'll both be working on the Shadow Puppet section. So with Blabberize, all they have to do is click here, and I am logged in, so all of their Blabberize projects that they complete will be placed in my stuff, in my section, because it automatically takes them straight to my page where it's already logged in. So all they have to do is click make, and which is in the instructions on our page. So once they click make, they'll be able to find a picture and start the process. And this is one of the easiest things that they'll be able to use because it's quick and it's easy. All they got to do is be able to, and I will show them how to move the little icons around to figure out where they want the mouth to be, and then they'll just start talking and doing their report. And then I'll show them, I'm gonna walk them through the steps. So for each one of these projects that they'll be doing, I will be walking them through the steps prior to, so that they understand how to do it, because this is kind of new to them and they have not done this before. So that would be Blabberize, and they'll be able to do that. Let's go back to the original page. So once they're done with Blabberize, they will also go to Shadow Puppet. Now Shadow Puppet is on the iPads, and it's a really awesome media collaboration tool where the students are able to add pictures and add voice to the project. They can go and edit the project. They can write on the pictures and add different types of graphics and things to their project. But for the most part, I want them to be able to add photos of their animal that they're going to be researching, and to be able to only give the report with Shadow Puppet. So in order for the students to be able to give both of these reports, they will be using headsets. We have those connected to our computers in the labs, and I also have specific iPad headsets for them to be able to use, which are like the earbuds, to talk onto Shadow Puppet. I have 3 sets of those myself, so I'm going to bring those to school for my students to be able to use to record their Shadow Puppet projects. The final stage of this will be the QR codes. So what the students will be doing is they'll, once all the projects are done, we're going to use their Blabberize projects, and I am going to put them in the QR code generator. So once their Blabberize projects are done, we're going to go to I'm going to go show them the QR generator. And this one is very simple. All they have to do is we'll get the URL from their Blabberize, and we'll stick it in here, and we'll have our QR codes. And these QR codes are going to be placed outside on our display, outside our classroom, and they're also going to be placed on the website so that viewers can, if they want to QR code it and see it and save it at home, they can. I'll show the students how to do it with the iPads, because I'll put the QR code readers on the iPads. And we'll just have them, kind of walking around the school and having different people come by and really see what the students are doing. The final part of our project will be the very end, where all the students will be able to comment. So once all the projects are submitted and are placed on this website, the students will be able to come in and we'll be able to add a comment here. So it says, please share your feedback on our presentations. We're excited to know what you think. Thank you for visiting. And so each student will just put in their first name, and they'll make a comment, or the students who are in the classroom, on at least one project that they liked, that one of their peers have done. And that would be the conclusion of their project. The students will be graded on a rubric. We have a district-wide rubric that we're going to be using. So their projects will be graded based on that rubric, because they will have it to turn in a written part, and then they'll have just this, and the written part will be their notes, and then this part will just be the actual project that I'm going to be looking at. And those are the tools in the organization of the unit. I know that we can only record for about 4 to 5 days of it. This is going to be ongoing, so I'm hoping that I'll have at least 1 or 2 projects complete so that I can show you and have them placed on the website for viewing. Alrighty, thank you so much for listening.